Thank you very much, guys. Now we are sharing our topic in our question area. You can have a look. This is our today's questions. And you can read this instruction very carefully, and you can make it copy if you like. Thank you very much, everyone. Now we're gonna mute our microphone, and we will speak again after 30 minutes. And thank you very much, guys. If you are having any issue, just let me know. If you are having any doubt or any misconception about this seminar or anything else, just let me know. We try to share our, we try to solve it out. Thank you very
Should
much.
we,
And
I have a question.
yes, please.
Should we write the answer on drive here, or we'll just write it in our laptop or in
To
our
you, as
paper?
I mentioned earlier, like if you are planning to have your exam on paper base, then you can type your evidence on the paper,
Okay,
and you can
then,
click the photos and you can submit here.
okay, I can just mail it to you.
No, no, no. You don't need to mail me. You just you have to just you just need to click the photos and you have to submit your evidence here, like in our
In
drive.
the chat box or in
Not
the
chat
drive?
box, in
In
our
drive?
drive.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. They have few options where we're gonna add your evidence.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Now we're gonna count our 30 minutes and our. Yes, guys, our time enroll now. You can begin your writing. Thank you very much. After 30 minutes, we just speak again. Thank you. You have to be comfortable with pencil. Okay, Naveen, I have already shared your statement, like evidence over there, and now we are enrolling our feedback from Ankita. Hello, Ankita.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Ankita, for sharing your statement here. So let's begin with your feedbacks. So, is there anyone who has done
Yes, I
reading?
have read it.
Okay, so you can begin. If you have any comments, you can begin. You can begin with Anika, Anik, Ankita. You can begin with Ankita. If you have any error, if you receive any error or any suggestion, if you have.
I haven't found any errors, but I think more vocabularies could be added. And I like the structured, the way she wrote.
Okay, fine. Okay. Anything else?
I would love to see the complete essay.
Complete the say. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So again, we are moving forward. Calvolin. Hi, Calvolin. Calvolin. Hi, Calvolin.
Hi. Hi. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And thank you very much for staying with us long time. And you haven't speak anything. You haven't spoken anything, and we are so sorry for that if we bother you. So if you have any comments about Ankita, you can share with her about her writing.
Firstly, in her introduction, it's quite good. And the first paragraph, and for the second one, uh, it's nice. I like how she wrote her essay.
Okay. So you don't have any complaint, right?
I don't have any.
Okay. Again, we are moving forward to
Hello.
yes.
1 minute. Please give me a Like, please give me a negative feedback because, like, it's not good. I know. It's like I know that that is not good. Just give me a, like, frankly speaking, just give me a good feedback. Don't say like I really don't bother anyone. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. If anyone they receive, they could share their feedback with you. That would be okay. Okay. Anyways, Calvin,
Mm.
do you have anything else? Calvin, do you have anything else?
I have something to tell with the paragraph one.
Yes, go on.
Since mostly what I have read in Google and other resources about IELTS when they are preparing for that paragraph, especially when it comes to the introduction, and the second one would be the paragraph one and the paragraph two. For the paragraph one, it's more likely to tell like on the other hand, on one hand, and then you will and then you will what you call this? You will write your first paragraph for this paragraph one. And I think it's redundantly that you wrote more and more like that. That's what I want to tell. For example, this one, by and large, more and more people want to know about the history of the house as it gives knowledge of construction. Only like that.
Okay.
And I think the first and foremost, yeah, it's nice.
Well,
That would be
okay.
all.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you very much. I hope everyone they are conducting our first seminar. Might after today, everyone they would understand like how we should share the feedback and how deeply we could jump on the topic. Might they would understand. Okay, thank you very much, Calvaline, for sharing your opinion. I hope Ankita, you receive your feedback from Calvaline. And again, we are jumping another person here. We have Navid. Hi, Navid.
Hello.
Yes, bro. Do you have any comments about Ankita?
Well, actually, I didn't see the pictures. Actually, I don't have access through this
I
app.
don't
I have
know.
some
I
sort
don't
of
know what's
problem.
happening. I don't know what's happening with you. Okay, bro. We'll cross check again after our seminar. So you could stay here. Might that could help you, and we'll share our feedback with you. Is it okay for you?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
that's
it's
cool.
okay, fine.
Okay, so finally it comes to me. Hi, Ankita. Are you with
Yes.
me? Okay, so
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
begin your feedback. I have a lot of things. Okay, just give me a second. Uh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's begin with the introduction. And is it okay? You could speak. Is it okay? You shouldn't mute yourself. It's okay. You can unmute yourself.
Okay.
Okay. So as you wrote the introduction here, and we have few method like how we're gonna type the introduction. It'll be your face of body, face of the body. So introduction should be paraphrased with your background statement, the given questions. So you have to paraphrase the questions. What are you gonna do, like with your own words? That would be okay, but you shouldn't. You are unable to change the meaning. And the question was there. In some countries, more and more people are becoming interested in finding out about the history of the house or building they're living. Okay, they're living. And what the reason for this and how can people research this? And the fact is here, you are explaining there were a number of countries. There were a number of countries. It means uh, like you didn't mention like there were a number of countries. It means might be there were like not like a few. rather than fews, you are sharing there were a number. So it will be better like there are a number of countries that will be specified, like in some countries, specified, like there were a number of countries. It will be specified rather than using like there were a number of countries. It's already plural, like huge. Again, in which many people, in which, right?
Countries.
In which many people are keen to know about background of the house. So if we're gonna say about the background of the house, it might be story. Background of the house, it might story, not a history. So we could say,
Okay.
yeah, it would be story of house, like uh, where your grandparents lived, like more than 20 years, more than 30 years, if they're gonna live, and you can see they have a background in my house, like my 3 or 5 generation they lived there.
Okay.
That would be like
So
story,
I
not
have one
like
question.
yes.
Sorry for interruption. Actually, in question they have mentioned that like the house we live in. So like the kind of house like we are already living in.
Yes, or they live in, but that should be related history, not in a story, like past history.
Mm,
For
okay.
example, if
I
if
just
I speak about White
misunderstood.
House, if I, okay, for example, if I speak about White House, if I speak about Eiffel Tower, we know Eiffel Tower is not house, not any building. I'm just sharing an example. Eiffel Tower belongs a history, not a story. They belongs a history, and White House they also belong history. Rather than
Okay.
sharing like background, not like background. I feel like it would be like um, past statement or like history. I don't know. History. What should be history? Okay, just give me a second. History synonym. What would
I
be
guess
synonym?
background and history is similar. Mm, I guess so. I'm not sure. Like I guess so. The background of the things and the history is like the same thing.
No, they are asking for like ancient time, like our previous history. They're asking about history. Yes, if you're gonna say like background, so basically I would like how I think. When you're gonna say about background, I feel like okay, it's a story. Background a story. Probably a lot of person they use background story, not background history. Like commonly they didn't use like background history. Background story, it would be okay. Not history line. Okay, anyways, if you are comfortable with this one, so I don't have anything else. Okay, people are getting interested. People are getting interested because several reasons, and they what you wrote there, and they
They acquire like it's
acquire. Okay,
synonym of get maybe
they acquire
acquire like
knowledge from different
they
media.
want.
Uh, okay, what are the reason for this? There's several reasons, and they acquire from different media. Different media from different media. Okay, fine. I don't have any complaint. By and large. by and large, more and more people want to know about the history. Here you use history. It'll be okay. By and large, more and more people want to know about the history of ours as it given knowledge of construction, for instance. Construction, for instance, people get information about the building, materials, building materials which were used in constructing the house, if they are good, if they are good in quality, right?
Yeah.
If they are good in quality, it gives safety. It gives safety. Okay, it gives safety to our house. Moreover, some people might have interest to find out about the place where house was built. House was built at some place have historical value. For example, some places are concerned to our ancestors. Okay, fine. Okay, hi, Ankita.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one questions. Like, I don't have any complaint about your writing. It's okay, but I have one questions. Uh, why we are searching history, like a building history, like how many percent the live and how many generation and what the background history here. Why we are searching? Because of like finding the materials or like finding the construction system, how much iron they use, how much bricks they use, or how much stone they use. So I don't think
Mm,
it's this is not like a appropriate response here. So you can say like a historical building, people are trying to find out. They have few reasons for to make themselves popular. Like if you're gonna stay in a historical place or any historical building, if you're gonna say to them, "This is my house," for example, White House or like Queen Elizabeth, where he lives. If you say where Queen Elizabeth lives, this is my house, then you would be popular. You could explain your
yeah.
location within very short time to other person. If you say I stay in Eiffel
Yeah.
Tower, I stay in the Eiffel Tower, then you don't need to describe any other person about your location. They could find it easily. So history is related, not like not like building how they build, or not like what types of material they use. It's about like as far I can understand, like it's all about like their history, like how many generation or what the history that belongs. If they have anywhere like where time a lot of person they stay there and a lot of weapon they were stocking on the place like a storehouse, and after a few years or after 10 years that building became like public property, and anyone they could rent that house and they could stay there.
Yeah. That would be the reason. Yeah, I
Okay,
got it.
okay. So anyways, I didn't have any complaint about your body one. So just try to focus your statement, and first
I
and
think
foremost.
in task response, I will not get good nine because I'm out of track maybe.
No, no, no. It's okay if you explain more about history. But here, as you are explaining about history, all about like material, so it would be problem. History
Yeah.
doesn't create any material things. It would be like It would be like a past statement.
Okay, at that time I was thinking like the old bridge, the
Yes,
old
you are right.
building. Yeah, so
On the one way, you are
that's
right.
why
You are
I wrote
absolutely
that.
right. Yeah, on the one way, you are absolutely right. So I was recommending you just read the question more than 5 or 10 times and think about deeply.
Okay.
They would never share a easy question to you. They would never share a easy question to you. If they said like you have to find out the direction, like they're gonna share with you a map, and they would say, okay, they have a right side, they have left side, and they have like a top side and lower side, and you have to go right. They would never say it directly. Okay, here you are, and just turn the right, and you will receive all those things. They would never explain to you this way. This is much easy, and this is IELTS. Like as we are planning to have IELTS exam, we have to understand if they're gonna share anything with a simple way, then we have to make the question why they are sharing the easy way. If they say, okay, where you are, just try to scroll up and move left and look your behind or look opposite way, you would receive everything. They would explain with you with this way. They would never explain to you that directly. This is the way, and you have to think a lot. That could help you, right? I'm not going to say your
Yeah.
idea is wrong. Yes,
Yes.
I think you are able to write. Just try to think about the question first, and then jump on. I did the mistake, to be honest.
Yeah.
I also did the mistake. When you are explaining, then I understand you. I did a little mistake in my introduction. I'm just explaining. I would never explain. My you have to understand. I would never explain. And if anyone they didn't
Yeah.
receive, then I would explain what I did mistake. Okay. Anyways, I don't have any complaint about your body one. Let's begin with your body two. First and foremost, way to
Yeah.
research. Our house's history is digital media. People can get information from Google application, although something this source is not is not what you wrote. Re, is this re-r?
Reliable. Reliable. R E R
R,
E L I. Yeah, it's R.
okay. Okay, so please write your E perfectly, because here E is look like C.
Yeah. Okay.
Reliable, okay, reliable. And some people think that the best way to get knowledge from housing brand documents as okay. I've already understand. So I have few problem with your writing, which is you can recheck your statement, your body one and body two, and if you're gonna write your conclusion,
Mm.
then you will have less than 250 words. I'm pretty sure you will have less than 250 words.
Mm.
Make sure you have
Mm.
more than 250 words, not more than 260 or 270. Just try to complete your proper statement. That would be okay. And your second statement, you didn't clear your information. First and foremost, way to research, like way to research. First and foremost, they have punctuation problem. You have to put down the comma first and foremost, then comma,
Yeah.
then way to research. Way to research. You are beginning with like preposition, adjective. Sorry, way to research. This is an adjective. Our house history is digital media. Way to research our house history is digital media. Okay. This is not clear statement. Way to research our house history is digital media.
Yeah.
This is digital media. Way to research our house history. Like what processing we are following. This is digital media. We are following digital media to research our house. Not this is digital media. As you are explaining, way to research our house's history is digital media. Not like is digital media. Through digital media would be preferable.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
agree with me?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay. People can get information from Google. Okay, this is again misconcept here. People can get information. You are unable to write get. This is informal word. Pay attention, formal and informal vocabulary. You are unable to write get. This is informal. You have to write receive or obedient. It will be much better to rather than use your getting
Yes.
informal. Yeah. Can
Yeah.
get information again. This is generalized statement. You 100% confirm. People can get information
Yeah, yeah.
from Google application. Google application. This is a generalized statement. So we are unable to write
Yeah.
anything about generalized statement, like 100% clear statement. If we have ideas, then we could provide like Barack Obama. Right now, American president is not Barack Obama. We could say this is generalized statement, but it would be considerable because this is truth. This is general truth. As a truth is information, you could use generalized. But if you are not sure, if you are not 100% confirmed about your information, then try to avoid your generalized statement. Then, like if you're gonna use generalized statement, you would immediately lose your score.
Mm.
So here you could write people could receive significant data from online rather than using Google from online because you are specifying Google. Google are unable to share.
Yeah. Yeah.
Google are unable to provide like a historical place or historical building. Yeah, people could like Google could share, but in detail, Google are unable. You have to mention any application if you are trying to specify your information here. You have to mention like a specific like a website name. For example, here is Alibaba.com, which is providing huge clothing brand, which is providing we can search it, we can purchase anything. We can purchase anything from Alibaba.com, but we are unable to find out any historical building from Alibaba. This is quite difficult. So what types of evidence we have, what types of website we have. So in Canada, as far I could understand, in Canada, as far I know, like in Canada, they have few website, and they are providing historical building. And what did we say? It's about uh, I forgot the name. Vintage building. It's called vintage building, or vintage place, or vintage house. They are selling and they are renting other person. So vintage would be used for vehicle, but I'm here using and try to explain more clear a statement to you. That's why I'm using vintage here. It will be used for like car area, not any building side. Spacious you can use, but not spacious would never represent history. But here, I hope you already get your information. You are explaining, your mission is clear. First and foremost, where to research our house histories is digital media. This is not clear statement people can get. Information from Google application. Google application. This is not clear statement again here. Although here you are using although, it's not in order. Although something this search is not reliable. Okay, this is not reliable. Although this is in order, I don't have any complaint about although this is not reliable. Some people, again, some people, as you complete your sentence, your S should be capital here, but this is look like okay,
Small.
capital. One is like
Yeah.
a small letter.
It
Yeah, a
looks
small
like small.
look
Yeah.
like small letter. Some people think that best way to get knowledge, not knowledge. This is inappropriate word here. Not knowledge, data, information, or investigation report. Those types of things they are requiring. This statement are requiring, not knowledge from housing. Okay, some people think that best way to get knowledge from housing board documents. Housing board documents.
Yeah, actually, I have written first paragraph about construction, so that's why I'm using this
Okay.
because
So
it's kind of the organization or government organization that have all the housing documents, all the data. So that's why I used that at the time.
yes, I got it. I got it. So I hope you understand already. Your information is not
Yeah,
clear. It's not matching with the statement. You already provide like a off topic. So pay attention the question. That could help you again. And thank you very much, Ankita, for sharing your statement here. Thank you very much. So I don't have anything else.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for your feedback.